Hi, Mr. Roman. How are you today?
Well, sir.
You are John Francis Roman from Linden, New Jersey.
Yes.
Do you own ethicswatchnj.com?
I do not.
So it's not your multiple personality standing behind the camera?
No.
Okay, can you think of a time when the mayor of Linden and others would know that you are not ethicswatchnj.com?
I mean, they met you, the owner. They met you at in court in Westfield.
Right.
You introduced.
So you noticed that they were sitting. I was actually sitting with the mayor's chief of staff.
You introduced yourself, and I heard the conversation completely. You were talking to Alex Laspinoso, and you were talking to the mayor, and you identified yourself, and you even had a press badge on. It was a press badge that said Ethics Watch NJ. So they are completely knowledgeable. Plus, if I'm correct, you've spoken to the chief of staff several times.
Yeah. And did the mayor do something you found peculiar from your spot? Did you notice that he pulled his hand away from me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've established that you are not the owner of ethicswatchnj.com. Scooty is a friend of yours?
Scoot is a former resident of Linden,
Okay.
and he had at some points assisted getting information, data from the state, etc.
Do you believe that Scooty thinks that you own ethicswatchnj.com?
I think he does think that, actually, yeah.
Okay, so has Scooty gotten important facts wrong before?
Yes.
Okay. Real quick question. Do you believe Scooty has ever conspired with Rebecca, the mayor of Linden's secretary?
From my understanding, yes.
Do you believe, why would you believe that Scooty would want you to drop the case against the mayor?
My simple assault case, you mean?
Yes.
To get something in return from Rebecca.
And you don't know what that is?
I've heard that it's documents that he needed that would help his case against the city attorney, Dan Antonelli. He has some sort of case pending between him and Antonelli and his wife, and Scoot's wife somehow. I'm not completely sure what it is, but he needed documentation.
But he definitely encouraged you to drop the case against him.
He said it several times.
Did he seem desperate?
Yeah. And it was an emergency that I had to do it in that instant. I had to do it right then and there.
I hear that he told people you called the state. Is it not fact that the state monitors your text messages and they became aware of your text messages?
I cannot comment on that.
Okay, but you didn't call the state and tell on Scooty?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Did you call the state and say, oh, Scooty just, try to push me to drop the case?
I can't comment on any of that.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to.
All right, so I just got done interviewing multiple pilots here, and the reason why I called you in for an interview is that one of the things they brought up, which seemed very interesting, is that you had gone out with me to the airport a month ago and did your own little investigation. And then it appeared to both them and I that you kind of cut that off. You went dark on it. Can you tell me why?
I went to the airport. We were always told, and we as a council were always told, that the gentleman trying to inform us about what was going on in the airport, we were always told that he was crazy, that he was lying. I didn't know much about the airport.
Talking about Tom Madden?
Yes. I didn't know much about the airport, and usually I would just defer to Ralph Strano because he was the airport guy. So I started looking at the numbers of what this guy was Madden, and it started to line up. Obviously, I knew I had already been investigating wrongdoing within the city, and he just kept emailing us with this information. I had to look, and when I looked, it lined up. So I did go to the airport to check it out, and it was exactly as they said. It was in really, really bad shape.
So it did reflect what Ralph Strano had testified to you guys earlier when you voted to approve an extension on the contract.
My first real meeting, sitting on council January 15th, 2018, we gave them a 25-year extension, and literally in caucus or whenever it was, I was just, the airport's good, everything's good.
But that's not what you found, or that is
It
what
was absolutely the total opposite of what I found.
you had the opportunity to meet other Lindenites or people that had their plane there. Did one family tell you something that seemed extraordinary that they found?
I met with a couple people. I'm not completely familiar. No, I remember.
Grass being so high that.
Oh, the grass. The family was there next to the plane taking the pictures and stuff. They were excited. Playing the grass at the airport was like 5 feet, basically 5 feet high.
You're talking about the cracks, like around the planes?
Yes, around the planes and also the whole facility. Basically.
Not at the time. This is what.
No, not at the time, but that's what they told me. Okay. And the grass was just.
So to swing back
couldn't
around,
see over
so
it.
why did you, in appearance, not saying that that's the fact, but the pilots indicated to me that you just kind of disappeared on the whole thing. It's not that you dropped it willingly, or it is?
I don't know if you want to call it threatened or bullied, but I was, I started taking a lot of heat from the city.
Was the city investigating it at the time, from your knowledge?
No, actually, they just simply said that everything is good and that they're fixing everything. They're taking care of it.
Do you believe Tom Madden as an encompass to whatever their plans are?
Yes. Yes, I do believe, I have to say yes.
I
do believe they think Tom Adams an enemy.
Another council person, the other day that, and I was actually hopeful of this, that you guys were going to appoint a committee to investigate the whole Ralstrano thing, finances. Is that committee been appointed?
On our agenda before our last council meeting, our agenda's come a week early, there was a resolution on there to municipal investigative committee into the Linden Airport. I believe mostly to check the finances, etc. When we got to caucus, which is the day before the meeting, it was removed from the agenda. It was not up for debate or discussion. I'm not, beyond that, the conversation was set in executive session. I can't comment on
Closing, because I know you have to go see your father in the hospital. So you really didn't abandon these people, you just were flagged off by the council at large.
Yes, I did not abandon them, but I was bullied aggressively in council.
So do you believe the city of Linden should be investigating this, or do you believe it should be the state?
It should be totally out of the city's hands. They're not capable. There's something there. I don't know what it is, but the city cannot do it. They're not capable.
Thank you for your time. I know you can't discuss things from executive session, and I respect that.
It's caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the crossfire.